What's going on, everyone? The Bears here with another build video, and today I'm going over what used to be my Gambit build of choice, but that was back when Gambit was a whole lot more popular, and that's just not the case nowadays. But that doesn't mean it's not a bad build, and you might have a lot of fun with it, like I do. So if you like punching stuff and you like shotguns, this could be the build for you. For our heavy weapon, we got Legend of Acrius, and either kinetic or energy. You would need to have a 1-2 punch shotgun. If you care how much damage your shotgun pellets do, you would want to put your shotgun in the kinetic slot because those will do more damage. If it doesn't matter to you, then either one of these slots is fine. Now I have the Battler as my secondary weapon, just because it has blunt execution rounds, which is a nice perk if you're going to be meleeing a lot of people, which we will be. And like I said in the beginning, Acrius with the Catalyst, it gives you Trench Barrel, and since we'll be punching everything, Trench Barrel will be active when we need it. Now, let's head over to the mods. Like I said, this was my Gambit build way back when, so that was when you needed your armor to be a certain energy type to match up the mods with the way you wanted. But that's not the case anymore. So getting all these mods together is a whole lot easier than it used to be. So like all my other builds, I have 2 time dilation and a powerful attraction on my class item. And since most of our damage will be coming from our super and Acrius, I have 3 arc surges. Since we'll be up close and personal pretty much at all times, the melee damage resistance and concussive dampener are my 2 defensive mods of choice. I have harmonic reserves to help with the ammo economy of Acrius. We have 2 heavy-handed mods on my arms, and we have 3 hands-on mods in the helmet. Now, the exotic that you can choose to pair with this really depends on how you want to play with it. Now, I, for one, want to have the most damage out of my melee possible, and if that's what you want, then go with Liar's Handshake, because it gives you an extremely powerful, as it says, melee counterpunch that will heal you. Now, if you want the more defensive option and the safer option, you can go with Assassin's Cowl, which finishers and final blows with your melee, well, charged melee, which you should always have a charged melee with this build. It will give you invisibility. Now, invisibility, of course, is a lot more useful in higher end content, but you don't get the bonus melee damage with this one. So that is completely up to you. If you want to go the more defensive option, choose Assassin's Cowl. If you want the more offensive option, choose Liar's Handshake. In this build, I guess in this demonstration, I'll be using Liar's Handshake. Let's head over to the subclass. Now you can either use Gathering Storm or Arc Staff. If you're going to be doing anything other than a normal strike or Gambit, I would probably choose Gathering Storm as well. But Gathering Storm is pretty much the best option for you. The class ability, you definitely want your Gambler's Dodge, just so we can have our melee back pretty much at all times. Combination Blow, because this one gives you the boost to melee damage, and since this can be used in higher end content, we have to have some champion stunning capabilities, and that is where the Blinding Grenade comes in to stop unstoppable champions. And for our aspects, we have Lethal Current, which after you dodge, you jolt targets with your melee, and after you defeat a jolted target, that makes you amplified. And jolt damage is what causes the overload to get stunned. So there you have two possible champion stunning options, which makes this a good build for endgame content if you want to play like that and play a little more on the riskier side. Now, for the fragments, we have the Spark of Amplitude, rapidly depleting targets while you're amplified makes an orb. We should always be amplified, so this will help out a lot. Spark of Frequency, melee hits increase your reload speed. Since we're going to be punching everything all the time, our reload speed should be super fast. Now this one, I really only have on because I, for one, don't really care about stats on armor. Now, if you're one that has like double or triple 100 stats, good for you. But that is just not what my build ended up being like. So if you're one that's blessed with double or triple 100s, there you go. Then you can pick something else, but that's why I have this. The Spark of Resistance is my last one. While you're surrounded by combatants, you are more resistant to damage, just for extra resistance and extra resilience. My bad. Alright, now for the demonstration. We will use the super right away. And excuse me, sir. Alright. Let's go get this started. Okay. So once you get one melee off, the rest is history. The orbs start coming in. The damage increases. Now we get our combination blow times 3. And this is where the real fun begins. As you can see, that massive jump from our super meter. And there we already have our super. Excuse me, sir. Thank you. Let's use our super now and see if we can get another one. Oh, look at all these guys. Well, hey, look at that. It didn't die. And we can keep rolling. A lot of jolts. A lot of orbs. Man. Alright. We already almost have our super again. Oh yeah, we'll definitely have our super again that we can use for this last group of enemies. And there we are. Well, alright. As you can see, get your super back pretty quickly. And if you like punching stuff like crazy, this could be the build for you. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. And I'll put a dim link in the description like I have been doing the last couple times. And I'll see everybody in the next one.